Now suppose that we want to compute the minimum of certain numbers. Now let us suppose I delete all these methods. And suppose we want to compute the minimum of certain numbers. And for this purpose, we need to define a function minimum. So it should be public int. Let us say the name of the method is min, and it is taking two values only. And it will perform certain comparison. If a less than b, return a, otherwise it should return b. And how I can call it? Let us say int x equal to ob dot min. I'll pass certain values here, and I can print it console dot write line. Minimum value is x. But now suppose that I want to pass certain more numbers. For example, I pass it 11. Now there's an error because we don't have any method with the name min that is accepting three parameters. So what we can do, we can create an overloaded method for the min, and we can use the three parameters in that method. And now suppose that we want to find a minimum of four numbers, then again we need to create another overloaded method for min. And suppose we want to pass the different number of values each time while calculating min. So there will be a problem. We cannot create infinite number of overloaded methods. And to help in this, the C# provides a keyword called params. So what we need to do it, we need to provide a params array here. So I can declare it params int a double r. Now there is no error. Obviously a and b are not there. So what is the purpose of params? Params keyword can be used in a method definition. Params will create an array of the variable number of values. So whenever we want to send the variable number of parameters in a method call, then we can use the params keyword. So now we can use any number of values. In the method call, there is no difference. So we don't need to create an array within the method call. So the method is called like the ordinary method. No params keyword will be used here, and we can also provide the variable number of values as parameters. So you can see that in all these method calls, the number of parameters we are passing are not equal. We can pass any number of parameters because now our method is accepting a params array as the parameter. So whenever this method will be called, all these values will be inserted in this array ARR. Now we can find the minimum value from this array. So I can declare a variable int m equal to first element of the array. Then in a for loop, I can provide a comparison for int I equal to 1. I should be less than the length of this array. And here we can perform the comparison. If m is greater than a double r I, then m equal to a double r I. This is how we calculate the minimum value, and now we can return this minimum value. Multiple 6 whether this result is correct or not. Yes, minimum value is 6. In second one, it is also 6. Let us say it is 2. Should this 1. And here it is 4. So these are the minimum value which is being returned by this method. So this is how the params array is params array works, and you can only have a single parameter as the params array in a method.